everybody.
Hi.
So today I have co-host. What's your name?
Ari.
This is Ari, and how old are you?
6.5, and I love Star Wars.
6.5, and you love. You're 3 now. Yeah. And you're 3, and what's your name?
My name's Audrey.
And this is Audrey. So, okay. I am stocking up on summer activities. I don't know about you guys, but our swim team, which is a huge, huge part of our summer, and I'm so sad and totally going to try to figure out, but that was canceled. And a lot of things are just changing, and I want to make sure that kids stay interested and stimulated. And what I did was I was inspired by Pinterest and decided to go to the 99-cent store to see what I can find. I walked in there and I realized I am not a Pinterest mom. Just, you know what, that's okay. I'm not crafty, I'm not any of that. And so I spent $39 at the 99-cent store for a haul of activities to keep my kids entertained during the summer, right?
Yes.
And what I want you to see is those. I did not take the kids. I spent $39, and we are going to open the box. We're going to have an unboxing.
Yeah, but can I show them something?
Sure, go ahead.
This is Rex. This is Clone Commander. Anakin. This is Yoda. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Anakin's mask. Anakin is the Padawan of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Are you ready to open up your box and see what if there's any Star Wars?
Yeah.
So,
Mom, what's
here
in the box?
We'll show them all first. So, they actually have gotten into a few of these things because it's been hot and I actually needed them and they loved it. So, one thing I found for 99 cents was this amazing ball. And I bought 2, should have bought 3. I have an older one upstairs. He didn't want to come down. And they have been playing nonstop with this thing. Simple, simple toy, and they love it. So, I know, there's a notification. Tons of notifications. Alright, you guys want to see what the reaction is to the stuff that I found at the 99-cent store?
Yeah!
Alright, okay.
Sounds
Go
good.
ahead and...
Open the boxes.
Yep, go ahead and open the boxes. Alright, so here's kind of my theory.
Baby doll! On her.
Okay, show them what you got.
Baby doll!
So,
Doll!
okay, you got a Baby Star coloring book?
Yeah!
So-
Another pistol, another pistol!
Oh, they got...
Yes!
Oh, you got water balls?
Yeah!
You got an onboard coloring book?
Yeah. Another slimy!
Oh,
Another
frozen
slimy! Alien thing!
Whoa!
Jump it!
Star Wars! Yeah. Alright, as they continue going through this, so as you can see, for $39,
Oh my
I came
gosh!
home with a lot of stuff.
Food!
Pasta. So let me kind of walk you through with all this craziness.
Food!
Bird food. Kind of what I was thinking. So when I walked in there completely and totally thinking that I was going to
What
do.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Okay, now it's time to
All right.
open the
So
second
I
box.
walked. Oh no. Those are for next week. All right. So I walked in there totally thinking I was going to be that Pinterest mom and be artsy and crafty. Hence the pasta. And the glue and the glitter. And what I realized is that it's just not me. I mean, between 3 kids and working and trying to keep them entertained and active, it wasn't going to work out. So what I started to think of was things that they can play with all summer. I need the balls. I got squirt guns, and I did 1 for each kid. And then I did something along the lines where this was $1 piece. It has 5 balls. I got a different color for each kid. More than likely, it's going to either be broken or the pieces are going to be lost within a week. But it's okay because they're going to end up really using it, being able to take this one toy, repurpose it for a week, have a blast with it, and then move on to the next. We can go out and play with brother. Why don't you go upstairs and show brother what you guys got?
No, I want to open them.
I'll open it after we're done. We're live. We're rolling. The other thing, thank you very much, was water guns. I mean, what summer would be complete without water guns? And I got, once again, with 3 kids, this stuff adds up. So it's 3 different guns. More than likely, same thing. They're going to use it. They're going to play with it for a couple days or a week. But at $3 for 3 of them, it's well worth keeping them entertained. And I don't have to do a darn thing. So they did that. And I'm not going to give them this whole box all at once right now. They are, I know, Onward name brand. I'm going to give it to them when they hear, I'm bored or it's hot. And then I'll go into my stuff and be able to share it with them. So, no, Julia can go help you open those. So the boxes that they're actually talking about is I have another video coming for you guys next week on Amazon and the stuff that I found there. And then I'm going to kind of compare and contrast between Amazon and 99-cent store. So, and like my likes and dislikes from them. So here's what I transitioned halfway through shopping at 99-cent store and realizing that this is just like not for me. I'm not the crafty mom. I had kind of gone in being like, I'm only going to spend 99 cents. I'm not going to be lured into the more expensive items. I got lured, and I want to kind of explain why and my mindset behind it.
Mom, I'm going upstairs to everything.
All right, have fun. So there was a lot of activities in there that were kind of one time that they'll play with a couple and then move on. But as I realized that, all right, have fun. They're totally taking off with their swag. Say, see you later.
See you later.
Slime. This was my buy of the, I can't say the buy of the trip, my buy of the trip. So this stuff goes on Amazon for like $10 to $13. I actually had it in my Amazon cart for our next week's video on my summer activities through Amazon, and it just wasn't price effective. I found it at the 99-cent store for 99 cents. I was super excited. I actually brought 2. I did not get more because I had stuff for next week's box. Spoiler alert. But anyway, so this was a good find. We actually did break into it. The kids had a blast. And they had come to me being like, Mom, it is so hot. Can we watch TV? Which I try to avoid during the day. I have found with my children, and everyone has their, their own routine. But like with my kids, if they're in front of the TV and the iPad too much, they get mean. They fight more. It actually does not make my life easier. So they get iPad and TV for a little bit in the morning, and then for an hour at the end of the day. And those, I really do structure their electronic times around times where I need to do something else. So they're like, it's too hot. It was the first 100-degree day. You get what I'm saying. And I turned around and was like, guess what, guys? I have slime. And it was, I wish I had filmed it. It felt like an infomercial. They're like, it was that gray, like, oh, I'm bored. All the way to like, heck yeah! Let's go play! And then they were entertained for hours, and they still have it covered in their water table, and we go out to it. So it was a blast. I was shocked. I have never done the 99-cent store for something like this before. I've always just gone to Amazon or winged it, but I really wanted to have activities for them this summer because we're going to be probably choosing to stay home more and social distance this summer and just not do as what we normally do, which is going to museums and a lot of sporting events. And this was an awesome buy, 99 cents, and I actually am going to go back go back to the store for one more. This was what I walked away with. Excuse me. I'm reaching down trying to get it. My 99-cent store has these amazing value box. This is how to make your own chalk. It was $3.99. So more than the 99-cent value, but this is another one of those activities where I'm going to kind of have in our closet. So when the kids are like, I'm bored, I can pull this out and I have something to do. I don't have to measure. I don't have to look at a cookbook. It's right here packaged for me to go. And if I don't use it this summer, I'm going to have it ready for later on. Another nice thing is know your brands. I went into shopping Amazon first and seeing what was popular and what was big. So when I saw this, instead of looking at it and be like, it's at the 99-cent store, I know it's not going to work. I already knew what this brand was. I knew what the retail value was. I knew what the ratings were, and I knew that they were good. So it was a steal. This was another one where it was $5, and this stuff makes me a little nervous at the 99-cent store. You're wondering, you're like, okay, it's $5. Is it throwing away $5? But I knew the brand. I've actually done other projects from them in the past, and they were like $24, $30. So I knew that this was a really good deal. And so I swiped it up, and it is, the kids are all about slime. It's reusable. I think there's, make 10 disgusting Jabba slimes in different shapes. I don't know. But once again, everything I need, because I was there and I was like, oh, I can pick up glue. I think you can make glue with slime. And I'm like, but what else do I need? And do I have to make sure I have that on hand? So when you're busy and you just have, work and multiple kids and life, stuff like this is awesome to have on hand. And for $5, it's a good investment for me to be like, just my own sanity. So let's see, I got those. We got chalk, which is for the older two, and then $3.99 painting cars. I usually spend $10 for my 2-packs of Melissa and Doug, so good value. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you, is that I did walk away with a $39 from the 99-cent store. I was really happy with the stuff that I found. I will definitely do it again in terms of like the different holidays and the different seasons and kind of playing into what they need at that point. And I think the reason why I would go back is because I really got a good bang for my buck. And I feel that with what I got from the 99-cent store will last us quite a while. I did things that I don't normally do, which is buy the one-up toys. Like the toys that are going to break, that they're only going to play with for a couple weeks. But because I was only spending $1 times 3, I was completely good with that. And that's going to be another one of those activities where the kids are going to be into it for a few days. It's going to keep them entertained, stimulated, and then once the pieces start breaking, I can throw those away. So that's that. That was my 99-cent haul. You saw how excited the kids were. They didn't care that it came from the 99-cent store and not Amazon or Target. They were just as excited. And I really hope this video helps. If it did, give it a like, give it a share, give it a subscribe, do your thing. Next week, I'm going to come back on Thursday. I did Amazon. I spent $100 on Amazon, and I'm going to show you what I found and why that $100 will last me all summer and probably into a little bit of next summer too. So come back, take a look at that. Bye. It was fun hanging out with y'all. All right. Now we get to do the fun part of logging off to everyone. Okay. Bye.